Hi Octbox fans, Rick Tyler here in the Octbox demo room. Today I'm going to be talking Topkit roosts and in particular in extreme windy conditions. You need to make sure your top kits and rods are safe, particularly in windy conditions, because if they come off like carbon, the wind is just going to take it into the water. And you're talking hundreds, sometimes thousands of pounds you've got on your top kits. So, invest in something substantial enough to do the job. Yeah, and you also got to imagine in windy conditions, if you've got top fours, top fives, the ability of that wind to blow over things like tripods and that sort of thing is a possibility. And in terms of the Octbox one, what I also want to talk about is we supply these inserts. Now you don't need to have them fitted. Obviously, if you fit in the rod butt in, the rod butt in there. The reason we fit these is so the back of the pole, or the top kit set rather, can go into the back and sit nice against a rubber cup. Then the weight of the top kit set itself, as it extends over the forward support, keeps that in position. So that's point number one. Point number two, you've also got to take into account on the Octbox top kit set, what we've noticed is when you've got top fours, top fives out, that's an awful long, big profile to put against the wind, particularly if you're out in a lake and all of the wind is trying to push against that, and you'll find that it'll be trying to push the actual roost round. Now, to stop that happening, we've created this accessory. It's called the Topkit Brace. And how it works is it braces the actual top kit set against a support leg on your bait weighter. And just something else I'll point out, if you're using an umbrella and you've got top kit sets and bait all off one side, I would definitely recommend, even though the Octbox side table doesn't normally need a support post, put one in, because you've got to imagine all the weight is on one side of the seat box, and then just a small gust of wind is going to want to pick that up and pivot it on these two left-hand legs. By putting that in there, you stop that, and by doing that, you also give yourself a point to fit a brace that's the 25mm round on the support leg and the square going onto the base of the roost. If you've got a side table that's not Octbox and not, doesn't have a 25mm post, what you're going to have to do is then have a support arm, coming off your bait weighter, or coming off your leg, that will allow you to then fit this brace to it. So effectively, you're bracing. You can see that's a triangle. It can't move anywhere, and anything I put in there is absolutely rock solid. What you do need to do is, to have this set up, it has to be horizontal to make sure that will go into the actual adapter of the brace. But I think in terms of fishing in extreme weather, particularly out in the lakes, just one point I'll say, if you're obviously out in a lake and your seat box is bedded into the mud, then you don't need to worry about the support leg going down to the deck of the river or lake bed. A simple post will do, because of course the actual mud will stop the seat box tipping over. So just a few points there that you need to think about, because we're putting more and more money on these top kits. So invest in a decent one and think about how you're setting it up to make sure that it stays in place. Look forward to your feedback. Till the next video, tight lines.